So it's kind of funny how I'm making this video that's titled The Problem with Smurf Accounts on Console, because as you guys know, I have my main Bro You Whack account, obviously that's gets dogged on, saying how it's always trash and, you know, how I can't play tanks. And then also on top of that, I have my Girl You Whack account. Most of you guys know and are familiar with that account. I'm always promoting it, saying, hey, this is just my Smurf account. If you ever see me, I'm just playing it just to, well, have a second account, really. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not doing anything harmful, whatever. But then also on top of that, I also have a third account, which I don't talk about too much, which is YOU WACK. So just to clarify, make sure everything's clear, I'm not trying to do anything malicious or trying to do anything bad when I do go on the Smurf accounts, because I feel like Smurf accounts, not even just on Overwatch, on CSGO, or that's about the only other game that I know also has Smurfs, but I'm sure any game that also has a competitive side has tons of Smurfs and just littered with Smurfs, and people get a bad rep when they do play on a Smurf because, well, a lot of the time they think that they're not trying, or they're not taking the game serious, or they're just straight up just throwing the game away. Now, with all those negative things said, I'm still a big advocate for you guys to play and to make a Smurf account on whatever video game you do play, if you kind of use it in with good intentions, is what I'm trying to say, because as you guys know, losing is a part of Overwatch. I know we would all like to have a 100 win-loss ratio, we would never like to lose, but it pretty much be at Roblox at that point. You're always going to lose, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. But the thing is with the Smurf account, I feel like it hurts your heart less whenever you do lose, as long as you try 100% of the time. It's kind of like getting broken up with a girl that you never really cared for in the first place, rather than getting broken up with, well, what you thought your potential soulmate. Like Ashley. All jokes aside, though, I still feel like Smurf accounts is a good way to alleviate some stress when you do go into competitive, because it stings a little less when you do lose. Will it still hurt you? Yes, a little bit, but not as much as, say, if you were on your main account. That's why I like Smurf accounts and why I kind of made them myself. I'm still going to try. I'm still going to play heroes. I'm still going to make switches. I just want to be able to go on a different account. If I continue to lose, it wouldn't hurt as much as, say, if I were on my main Bro You Whack account. However, even though I kind of brought Smurf accounts into this positive light, I'm not trying to make this video to talk about Smurf accounts rather than just the problems, especially on the console side of things. And not a lot of YouTubers will make these types of videos because, well, they're not talking about the console side of things for Overwatch. So that's why I'm kind of making this video, just to bring to the issue. I'm using air quotes because, again, this isn't the biggest issue, but this could be a big reason why so many people are kind of turned off to competitive, because of how easy it is to make a Smurf account on console or in competitive PC. So as you guys know, when you go on a PC, what you have to do to make an account, you have to buy the game Overwatch. Whether it's $40 or the $60 version, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have to spend hard-earned money to be able to make a second account, and some people are willing to do that, but most of the time they're doing that, well, to do the first reasons why, the good reasons why, to just have a second account just to play, maybe practice heroes that they don't know entirely, but they're still willing to switch. On the console side of things, you don't have to rebuy Overwatch, and on top of that, you don't even have to rebuy Xbox Live or PSN. You don't have to rebuy the service, because as long as you just bought Overwatch one time on the console, and if you bought to the Xbox Live or PSN one time on one account, every single account on that home console, you will be able to make another Overwatch account. Now, on the surface of things, this doesn't seem like a bad idea. In fact, that's a great thing, because now you don't have to waste money on games and services that you already bought. In fact, that's even great for me, because now I can, in theory, make 1 billion Overwatch accounts. Granted, I do have to rank them up to 25. However, there's a big however, and people ruin this for everybody, is that people mistreat this benefit when it comes to console, because they all adopt this same mentality. I don't care about the team. This is a Smurf account. I'm gonna play the hero that I want and not switch. Screw you guys. I'm going home with my Junkrat one trick, with my Symmetra one trick. Now, I always say that any hero is viable. You don't have to play the meta, whether it's attack or defense. Any single hero is pretty viable if you know how to use them correctly. That's the key word, because some people will misconstrue that and saying that, oh, you should play Torment on attack. Hey, if you know how to use them correctly, sometimes it can work. Now, it gets a little bit murky when you throw in a Junkrat versus a Pharah, but hey, again, if you know how to use them correctly, then it's all good. I mean, heck, I'm a freaking Mei main, so who am I to say, like, oh, you have to play the meta, only soldiers and Lucios, except for Mei when I play Mei. Okay, I'm able to play. No, okay, I'm not trying to make that kind of statement, but what I'm trying to say is that usually stuff can work, but it gets terrible when you are able to make a Smurf account and only one trick pony these types of heroes. Let's just use this for an example. Let's say I were to go on Xbox Live and make an account for free, by the way, and I were to name it, let's say, Symmetra is Whack. I know, a very original name. I'm sure it wouldn't even fit because of how long I have to make a name. Either way, every single time I go into competitive Overwatch, I would only play Symmetra. Attack, defense, I would one-trick Symmetra and everything. But the thing is, though, I'm stubborn. I'm arrogant. I'm not willing to switch, even though I'm countered by, let's say, a Roadhog, a Pharah, a Soldier, all these people at range that can bring me in and just kill me right there. But hey, I'm on my Smurf account. So wanna know what I'm gonna say to you guys that are asking me to switch? Screw you guys. I'm on my Smurf account. I don't care about the team. I don't care if we lose. I want to play the hero, and I'm going to do this for the rest of my life while I'm on my Smurf account. Not my main account. Oh, no, I know this doesn't work, but I want to just do it because, hey, I'm on my Smurf account. Now, I can already hear you guys type in the comments saying, oh, bro, you act, who are you to say who he should play? You just said he shouldn't play meta. Who cares if he plays Symmetrics? Fair enough. Let me ask you this. What if you had him on your team? What if you were on Oasis? What if you were on Attack Hanamura? What if you were on any type of situation that a Symmetra really isn't called for, and you asked them kindly to switch? No, they won't because they're on their Smurf accounts. That's why I'm making this video, because as you guys know, the new report system did come to console when originally they were going to have to go through Microsoft and Sony to try to get this new report system. It was going to be a big mess, but they achieved it. They were able to do it. Now, what I'm asking from Blizzard is, because again, I'm a big advocate for Smurf accounts, but if that means eliminating, being able to not have to rebuy Overwatch, not having to rebuy a service to be able to get rid of these Smurf accounts that are one-trick pony, because again, like I said, Smurf accounts are awesome to relieve the anxiety and stress of losing, but that anxiety and stress also comes from the one-trick pony Smurf accounts that don't really care if they win or lose. They are selfish. They want to play what they want to play rather than what the team wants to play. And I know I keep dogging on the one-trick pony players, but this will also eliminate the toxic players because, hey, they're on their second account and they can act out. If they get banned, so what? I can just make a second account. Oh, but I can't do this on my main account because that's what the Genji and Gold guns are. Let me just make a second account so I can call people the N-word. There's just a lot of cons that come with Smurf accounts, not more or less just how it's structured, more or less just the people. Because again, like I said, I'm still going to be an advocate for Smurf accounts because it really does relieve the anxiety and stress. But if you're being stubborn and if you're just being arrogant, if you're not making switches, if you're not doing this or doing that, which by the way, I'm not your dad. I'm not telling you how you have to act and how you have to play in competitive. Just know that if you were to get someone like that on your team, on your main account, would you want to do that on a second account to other people? I'm sure you wouldn't want to. So that's why I'm making this video, just to shine light on you, but also just to shine light on the issue of Smurf accounts because of how easy it is to make them and just how tragic it is when you do get someone like that on your team that's just one-trick ponying and they're not that great, like a Genji, like a Symmetra, like a Sombra, whatever the case may be. There's still great heroes. Sometimes it doesn't call for that hero. But if you're on your Smurf account and you're not willing to switch, then you might be a problem and you're ruining the experience for everybody else. So anyway, guys, I know that was a video that might seem like I'm bashing on a few people, but I just wanted to bring this issue to you guys and I want to hear about your guys' story. Have you run into Smurf accounts that are one-trick ponies or that are toxic and whatnot? I want to hear about it. So, love you guys. Thank you guys for watching more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.